see how we're doing here. It says we've been up for 30 seconds. Okay. I'm going to take that as at its word because I haven't done this in a while. We just had an OBS update, so if everything is fucked up, I apologize. Can I say that on YouTube? I guess. I mean, who knows anymore? Yeah, the internet kind of went insane since, lately this year, hasn't it? It's really kind of, within the past year or so, it's kind of, things have kind of gone bonkers. And, it's kind of, not to get into it here, but it's kind of turning out that, like, a lot of the, a lot of the management problems at these platforms is kind of turned out to be worse than we thought. So, I mean, it's just something you got to deal with, I guess, but, kind of makes me glad that I'm not paying the rent off this. Anyway. So I hope everyone's having a good day or night wherever you happen to be in the world. I kind of woke up a little over an hour ago. I woke up at like 4 a.m. with, I was kind of having some nightmares and stuff a little bit, so kind of got jolted out of my sleep. Things have been a little bit rough lately. So, I kind of need something to do, so I figured I'd just putter around in a really familiar game for a bit. I might go and actually show you some of the stuff that's been going on in the game. I have, what do you call it? Yeah, I have a skull to turn in if I can find somewhere to turn it in. There's an event, like part of the current season is, bounty hunting and, witch hunting and whatever. So I wasn't really doing too much of that, but I kind of ran across some of the... See, I've been waiting to see if they have any emotes or whatever I want, and they haven't, this changed a couple of times. Like, I did manage to get the one that was... there was, actually a little bit of drama with the sitting emotes, because I remember the one time that I showed you that I had the sitting emotes and didn't know how I had them. I think I had, because there's, the regular sit emote, which is this, that, everybody has, I think, from the... I don't know if this is when Gotta Find the World or if everyone just has it from the start of the game. I don't even remember. But this is base game. And then I had ones that were there was a cross-legged and a sitting and a kneeling emote. I did mention, I saw that they had the cross-legged emote in, that they had available in the store one day after I had, yeah, so you could sit cross-legged now. I still want to get the kneeling sit whenever it shows up. But yeah, apparently there was a mistake, and 2 of the paid emotes were just available for a while. But then they noticed it, and they fixed that, which was ordinarily, fixing glitches is usually a thing we want them to do. But you can imagine how that went over for people who, and a lot of people who were new players who thought that those were just base game emotes. They were like, oh, they took base emotes and put them behind a paywall, which I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, because I've been playing this game for a long time and I don't remember those sit emotes ever having been a thing before the the store system. But yeah, I bought one of I bought one of them back. If I ever see the other one, there's also if you get emote pack 1 and emote pack 2, uh, like each of them, like they're each a pack of 3 emotes. That each one of those has one of the sitting emotes. Although then those are a little more than buying the emotes individually if you see them in the store. And it's kind of like the bazaar is kind of like the Destiny store, like that. They sort of swap stuff out at random. Although for you know. So you never you never know what's going to be available from like one week to the next. Although they have see, there are some slots that this slot doesn't reset for about like 9 days. This one will reset in about 2 days, and so on. So there's sort of they have different reset rates at different slots in the store, but I'm kind of happy with some of the stuff I got from the Battle Pass. Like, I've got this nice, snake bow now, which is, pretty cool, which is, for your snake arrows if you want to be old, Thulsa Doom or whatever. So, I don't know. I wasn't really, I have all the DLCs, and I just wasn't crazy about any of the existing bows in the game. Because most of them just don't really look like... I mean, the weapon... I like the style of some of the weapons. I have my Tyrannian Warhammer and daggers and whatever, but no, I'm not trying to move my follower. Stop. But the bows were kind of most of the bows that were available were kind of nothing special, excuse me. So I wasn't really too thrilled with them. Even know where the heck I'm going right now. Let's not go down here right now, actually. Let me go somewhere else. I'm just sort of puttering around aimlessly for the moment, because I just need to relax and unwind a little bit. It's like I sort of don't want to go back to sleep right now. It took me an hour to actually of sort of puttering around, deciding at the computer here, trying to figure out what I was going to stream. I just kind of miss streaming. I was watching another friend of mine who's somebody I mod for, has sort of recently came back to streaming, because she was well, I didn't stream because I was depressed, and then I was always depressed because I wasn't streaming, because I missed streaming. So I was and after some encouragement, she kind of decided to try and get back on the horse. So that's kind of where I am right now. I don't know, what should I do here? See, I have this is from killing one of the sorcerers for the events, the witch hunting, that I have a skull I can turn in now. Or if I had knocked them out instead of killing them, I could drag their body to the, there are these little camps that, from, their Catan, traders who, can, they will accept either, basically they'll accept sorcerers, dead or alive, in trade, or, only specific ones from the events, not, just any sorcerer, I believe. But yeah, I'm kind of, I mean, it's been neat. I got a new set of armor out of it, because there was, if you go to 5 different camps that each have, one piece of a new, like an armor set that you can, that you can, get for, and also the camps, they also sell, you could, you basically, if you trade in these Magi Skull, you get these coins, the Magi Skull is this is if you kill one of these guys, and they'll have it in his inventory. You get these coins, Ancient Obelisks. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Which you can trade for various things, supplies, legendary weapons, pieces of a certain set of armor. I mean, it's cute, I went out of my way to get the armor set, and of course stuff is glitched because, like modern gaming, everything is glitched, you know, because there was one camp that was a giant pain to deal with because it's the one by the volcano, which first of all is an incredibly hostile area, and second, there's an event nearby where you can capture one of the sorcerers. Okay, great, but there are some NPCs that are supposed to just always be in the camp, including one of the ones you need to talk to buy the armor piece to finish your set. They don't spawn properly for a lot of players until you've wiped out that event, and the event is no pushover because you have to kill 4 of those demonic giants, like the ones that I think, like during the I think the previous Battle Pass event, there was like, you know, there, like, remember that event? I don't know if I ever showed you that event by the bridge, like by Bridge of the Betrayer, like the really cold bridge, where, you know, you can kill some dudes that, like, then demons come out and then a boss comes out, you know, but I don't remember if I ever streamed that or if that's the thing I only did off stream. But yeah, like those big giant demon dudes who were not easy to deal with. I did not know that. Let me grab that. I mean, I'm also trying to level up one of my waifu here. So she's. We were running around beating up undead last night. I think one of them just spotted us. Let me just go help with that. If I don't die first. Operating at my usual level of efficiency. Are you hitting my horse? Jerk. Well. Yeah, why don't I move some bandages into a slot that's accessible? Because I'm going to need them in a minute. Excuse me. My goodness. Woke up with a frog in my throat and a song in my heart. I'd rather bring them over here than fight them over there. I kind of don't want them all to jump on my follower, though. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's kind of like, this doesn't really have the crowd control power against these guys that it has against most of my enemies because they're just so much harder to stagger. They're always a little... I have to be a little careful because if they corner you and just start juggling you with their axes, that's like, you know, it can be a real problem. Yeah, see, this is becoming a problem right now, actually. Also, I can't really see what I'm doing, and neither can stream, so let me put my one-handed and torch build here. So, anyway, around here is one of those witch hunt events, so I don't know if I want to go... It's actually, it's a little dicey because there's, you know, it's a bit of a dangerous, like, swarm of enemies near it. You know, if I realized how easy Short Sword makes so much of the game, I'm really wondering, like, when they're going to nerf Short Sword or whatever, but the only thing, it's pretty much like, as far as I can tell, the only real problem short swords have over other one-handed weapons is that they don't count as mounted. Like, you can't use them on the back of a horse. I can use my mace on the back of a horse, just not this. Actually, you know what else we have? Like, I could show you one of the other things from the battle pass aside from this bow is like this aside from the snake-themed bow, there's a recipe for... do I still have it on me? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have like a little snake-themed mace that I could whack things with. So, yeah, it's kind of cool looking. It's got like 4 snakes, you know, facing each other kind of thing. See, so like this I could use from... This I could use on horseback if I wanted to. But, if I'm using the short sword, I believe that I can't. That's not a thing. So, like, I think if I go put my twin-bladed short sword back on. There's several styles of short sword. This is just one of them. Yeah, I cannot use while mounted. I can use the torch, just not this. You can also do mounted. I mean, I like the mounted archery in this. Like, mounted archery is kind of, I mean, it's not really much use here. It's this, like, it's good on open terrain, as you would expect. It's like, I think you can't go, you can only do it to your, like, 180-degree arc to your left, you know, but, like, not to the right. Like, you can do it to port, but not to starboard. But you know, you can do all the usual stuff, like charge shots and whatever, from horseback and while moving, which can be really useful. Useful way to cheese certain enemies. Although you have to, you know, be careful managing your horse stamina and not run into an obstacle or get stuck on a rock and whatnot. So there are still challenges to that, but it can be really, really nice if you get the hang of it. Just want to see if I can go and find one of the... I might actually go and try and find that event and do it. Except I don't remember which way I went to get that. And there's also, like, on the pass, like, I got everything from the pass again, but it was I think there's also a pair of claws. I haven't crafted them, but they're yeah, Acheronian illusionist claws. And there's, like, there are 2 sets of armor in this, and, you know, I'm glad I enjoyed this because I'm probably not doing this again for a long time. I've been thinking about, you know, kind of sick of talking about the whole, you know, or, you know, battle passes threat or menace controversy, you know, kind of weary of the whole subject. But see, the thing for me is not like, oh no's the money, it's oh no's the time, because I just, there's like I'd mentioned, you know, like, the thing I'm discovering about this is that, you know, about these passes is that they seem really, really designed around, like, you know, frankly, around young people who have sort of infinite free time on their hands. You know, living that neat life. Like, I think that seems to be the target audience for these, because some of the grinds are like, I was looking at some of the stuff I had to do in Destiny 2, and it's like, you know how Destiny 2, like, every season, they have that one weapon that you have a quest just to get the catalyst, and you have to do something like, I mean, there are, like, ways to do it faster if you're doing PvP, but basically you have to do, like, 200 missions with the same, like, well, first you have to do, like, some, you know, get X many kills this way or something with the weapon, like, kind of like you would for a catalyst, except you don't have the catalyst yet. This is just to unlock the next phase of the quest, which is do 200 missions with the weapon, then you get the catalyst, and then you have to grind, you know, stick the catalyst in the weapon and grind more with the catalyst installed to actually unlock, like, whatever weapon's like second power is or whatever to get it to full power. And, you know, I did that with Delicate Tomb in the previous Destiny 2 season, like Season of Plunder. And I did it with the Manticore in this one, like Season of the... I think it's Season of the Seraph now, I think they call it. It's like the thing with the... like Rasputin and Clovis Bray and whatever. But anyway, it's like... I have no desire to ever do that again. It was... It's just like, it's a grind. You have to grind so that you can grind so that you can grind. It is ridiculous. And there's absolutely, like, if you're ever making a player do something more than, like, you know, a couple of dozen times, and certainly more than 100 times, like, you should really ask yourself as a designer, like, what is the damn point? Like, why are you, you know, like, what's going to be fun about doing this, like, this many times that isn't... You know, you look at, like, some of the Dead by Daylight achievements are also, like, okay, like, escape from Raccoon City Police Department, like, you know, 5 or 10 times or whatever, maybe, it would be, you know, but it's like, no, you gotta do it 20 times for that achievement. And it's not even, like, escape or open the exit gate. It's like, you know, be the one who opens the exit gate and escape in the same match, which is not always a thing that's in the cards for you, you know. And I just look at some of these things, it's like, you know, it's easy to just, like, make the game feel longer by putting a bigger, like, plugging a bigger number into one of those things, and it's like... Yeah, I don't know. I question... You know, I question everything about that. So, yeah, like, I mean, I had mentioned... I think in a previous stream that, like, you know, like, is she doing the cha-cha over there? You know, that, you know, kind of dealing with some stuff at home right now. And, you know what, even if I wasn't, it's like, I really have to get my shit together this year, IRL. You know, not to get into my personal life or anything, which I like to keep out of stream. But you know, I'm gonna have, like, a lot more demands on my time than just, like, you know, use this weapon 200 times so you can get a catalyst. And, you know, I ain't feeling it. And, you know, it is like, you know, this is a very comfortable hobby, and it's like, but I mean, I kind of need to get out of my comfort zone to make some progress on other things. You know, it's been a great comfort to me during difficult times, and I really appreciate that. You know, like gaming, streaming, all this stuff. You know, it's, you know, I've met some good people through this. I've also met some bad people through this, so I mean, you know. She's got the Darfari dialogues, so I kind of like her. Alright. I don't know why I'm dehydrated. Yeah, so I think one of the events spawns down there. I have some screenshots. I recently put up, like, a few screenshots, I think, from the last time I did this. This shouldn't be too much of a pain. A little easier to do it during the day. Okay, here we go. Yeah, one of the things that's annoying about these events is that they... Oh, hey, it's a Zambies. Yeah, there are going to be a lot of these. And they're all going to be galloping up this hill here. Why did they just, like, die already? What? Hello? Okay, you know, this is fine. You know, I was going to show you me fighting, like, the whole bunch of zombies, like, running up the stairs, and it was going to be really cool, and they seem to just sort of, not be feeling it today. Okay, here we go. Wait, are we hitting some of these? I don't know why they're... I think maybe they only have a certain range and they can't... Like, if they go past that, they like, expire or something. I mean, they're mostly going down with one hit from my Warhammer, so it's, like, not too much of a problem here. There's also going to be some skellies down there. Okay, here's some... Alright, I'm actually taking some damage and need to be careful. Yeah, it's not going that great. I hope she's got control of this, because I don't right now. I may actually need to stop and heal. I hope she's got this. She's level 16. She should have this. Yeah, I mean, it's like they can't really take too much damage, but they can, you know, they can hit fairly hard. So, all right, let me get this dude out of here. Gonna be more zombies? Yeah, more zombies. We're gonna be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing zombies. Oh, I'm running out of stamina. See, I mean, they're not that tough, but like a swarm of anything is kind of rough in this game, you know. Should I just break this now? Is it... I think he can't break it until all the other guys are dead, but... Oh, okay, I think he's coming out to play now. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Uzor the Boneless. Ta-da! What's the matter, Uzor the Boneless? Chicken? I'm sorry, that was horrible. Okay, let's not get stuck in each other's bodies just yet. That's for later. Giggity. I'm sorry, what? You know, the celebration and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, so I got another... Well, those are just regular skulls from Skellies. I have 2 Magi Skull to turn in if I want to go visit one of the places where I can do that. So basically you have to... You know, you'll see like one of these guys inside some kind of a barrier. Like, you know, either with stones around him or a force field or whatever. And you have to kill his helpers. And then sometimes you have to, like, either the barrier comes down or you have to break it with physical damage. And... then you can either knock the guy out and drag him away as you would a thrall, or you can kill him and take a skull. And you get, and there's also some of the daily bounties, I think, are for, oh, well, I can claim that for completing an encounter. Doesn't matter at all because I'm already at the end of the battle pass, so this battle pass experience does not mean anything. I mean, I could go down there and, like, whack some more skellies, but I kind of want to get out of here. I think I'm fuzzy on, like, whether bounty hunting and witch hunting are different things or related or whatever, because I'm not sure how that works, and kind of not sure I care. I'm sorry, which effing way am I going? I need to grab more spicy food next time I go to the base. level 17 now. That's the Black Cape, which is one of the boss zones for the, it's one of the bosses you have to beat to finish the main story. I think that's where Tyros, the whatever, I don't even remember what his title is, but Tyros the something or other. Tyros the assistant manager. I had a little glitch for a while where walking on railings like this would make you kind of like halfway full through them, where your character would be in like a really weird position with like one leg on and one leg off, but like that seems to have resolved itself. I mean, I have to give them some respect that, like, you know, it's not like the game has no problems, but I mean, they are sort of constantly polishing it. Alright, I already looted that. I need to gain some stamina and come back up here. I don't know if you're allowed to build here, because I'm wondering if, like, you know, should I have just, like, built a bunch of stairs or something like I've done in certain other areas where I get sick of doing the same climb over and over again. It probably wouldn't allow this, I would imagine, because this is supposed to be hostile territory. Like, it won't let you build, like, inside, you know, enemy camps or, you know, dungeons or whatever, for obvious reasons. I think, now where are those, I know there are several, of those camps that I could show you one. They put some of them really annoyingly close to, like there's one by that Darfari camp, like at the entrance to that Darfari camp, like by the, like the one that leads to the dregs. At the end of the river, and you basically, like, unless you want to kill like all of the Darfari around that area or knock them out first, like, you can't get close enough to buy anything or sell anything or turn in dudes or whatever. And as soon as the Darfari aggro on you, like the caravan, like it's like supposed to be like a little caravan or something, and the caravan guards aggro on you because, well, why? You know, first of all. Like, even if you didn't attack them at all, it's just like as soon as one of the guys, one of the Darfari spots you and starts chasing you, you know, like one of their guards will start chasing you too. I don't know if that's intended behavior. So it's like, why would you put the you know, the non-combat, like, you know, like, why would you put the trading camp, like, somewhere that I, like, basically have to fight my way through it to get to people, to get to the people I want to trade with? Yeah, that could have been thought out a little better. I have a deer trophy. I don't really, you know, I kind of went nuts with the hunting trophies at one point, like when I was started playing the game, and now I'm kind of like, like not feeling them. Anyway, I think I'd get a piece of shaped wood out of that. Why didn't I perk? Because I know they're going to jam me into my own building, so why didn't I perk my assistants over here? I don't know where the other one went. Oh, I got dragon powder. I think was that from that sorcerer, maybe? It's a nice drop. It's not trivial to make. I hate having her... Ma'am? Alright, I won't argue with it, but, you know... She's being a little sassy today. It's like I tell her to stand here, and she's like, no, I want to stand over here in front of the well. Like, okay, you know, you do you. Just be your fabulous self. I know at least some of these ingredients would be probably the best place to keep them would be in here. I try to keep stuff, I mean, I know it's like not, I mean, there are a lot of reasons it's not great to like keep stuff in workstations or to keep all of your stuff in workstations. I do try to put stuff in chests as much as possible, but I'm also kind of running out of room. I'm even running out of room to put chests because this base is a little bit tight. A little tighter than I expected. That's what she said. Anyway. Could even make another one of these. I don't really use the bombs that much, but I do use explosive arrows because that's usually how I crack my star metal meteors when I need to do that. While I'm here, let me make a few more of these to make an even stack. Yeah, I'm just sort of puttering and fiddling right now for the sake of it, so no, it's not going to be too thrilling. Oh, I have these, that's what was starting to go bad already. It's these, I found fresh oysters. And I cook that. I forget, can I spice those? Maybe I should. No, I don't have spices here anyway, so never mind. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I have to spice them while they're raw. You don't cook them first, so I can't do that now. I think the only spicy recipe that you have to cook them first is the spiced and shredded roast. Like you have to cook the feral flesh first. The rest of them you just put the, you know, you spice the raw meat and then cook it on the stove. Okay, what else can I do here? Gonna make, you know, I think I'm gonna make some more glass flask. Also, let me get, since I have one piece of, you need 3 pieces of glass to make a flask, and I have just enough, I have enough crystal that I could try and make a couple more pieces. I could use up the rest of this, but I like to have a little bit of crystal left over for making dragon powder or whatever. You can also grind these to make salt. The Crimson Drummer, by the way, BW, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a lovely night or day or whatever it is wherever you are in the world at the moment. Just having a lazy casual Conan stream right now. I have a lot of Conan content on my YouTube channel that I did including like a full playthrough of the Isle of Sipta that I did 100% of the journey over there. But this is not that. This is just me in the regular Exiled Land setting, just puttering around and doing some easy stuff because I can't sleep. So. Just a little base management here, a little grinding there. I already have Skelos Cultist clothes at home. I should probably just knock this out for the silk. It's going to be one of these damn things. Alright, well, that's getting... Yeah, can I ban that from here? Excuse me one moment. We do not do that here. That's bots. I have to just adjust my filter to try and get those out of there. I already have like some of the stuff they typically do in auto mod, but I guess I have to add some more to that. Usually what I used to get was usually the wannabe famous bots. It's like, who wants to be famous? Fame sucks. Just want to be rich. Just give me the money. Why I have so many orbs on me right now. I must be getting a lot of lucky drops on those. I don't know what I'm going to do with a hardened steel sword either right now, because I don't think I'm even using hardened steel weapons anymore. I just, yeah, always use a couple of bars. There we go. I started carrying Sandstorm Mask around again because I keep forgetting that there are areas that have nothing to do with the sandstorm that you need this to breathe. And it's kind of a handy thing to have sometimes. Also, I have an iron pick. Why am I using... I must have picked that up out of a treasure chest. I'd rather have iron bars. I have a full set of star metal tools. I'm not going to be using iron tools if I don't have to. Same with the steel cleaver. I have a pickaxe because reasons. Actually, this I might just repair and, oh, well, when they... You know, it's easier to do it in the workbench where I already have all the stuff I need in one place. I mean, it's nice to have these as spares sometimes. Although these are slightly better because I have, what do you call it? My or are they? Actually, no, they all have the same health. All right. Yeah, I think the only way to get higher health on those is to put a reinforcement on them. Like, all of mine have the advanced reinforcement, which is why they have, like, almost 1,000 health on them. I don't really... None of these are low enough that I really need to repair them right now. This in there for right now. It's a little hard to find lots of plant matter up here. Just, you know, if you need twine or need something to put in the compost heap, it's kind of a pain to... You have to haul it in. Like, you have to go all the way down to the highlands usually, and, you know, if there's any easier way to do that, I'm not aware of it. For like supplies like that, like where I'm in a base like this where a certain supply just sort of never shows up, I usually just you know, bring a shipment from another base on my horse, because, you know, they got 10 slots to work with here. I try to be careful not to just constantly be like looting one base to resupply another base, though, because then you end up sort of like short everywhere at once eventually, and you're like, oh, I thought I had some here, and then you realize, oh, I forgot I, you know, brought this to another base and then used it up there too, so, you know. Yeah, is there more spicy food in here? Yeah, I got a little bit. I mean, I could bring these really nice things with me. See, I have all this high quality food that I kept making and just sort of like adding it to the collection and never actually using it. It's one of many things that I should be using that I just stockpile forever instead, and, been trying to remedy that habit. If I just need healing food, I'll just take one of these, because these are, I'm kind of weary of these, but they're, they're functional. They get the job done. It's also, like, to make spices is also kind of a pain if you don't have any plant matter, because the usual way you get those is just, like, throw plant matter in the grinder. I still forgot to actually take what I came in here for, so that's typical. See, these don't last very long, but they give you a much stronger heat boost. But these are kind of a pain to make because they're like, well, they require like the rare spices you only get from the pirates. So I don't want to just like throw those around for nothing. Let me just take some of this shit with me and actually use it for once. Also, I don't know, I found wine in a treasure chest or something. I don't know why I'm carrying it around with me. If you ask me why I do half the things I do, I'm going to be drawing a blank. So what did I want to do? What I wanted to do here, I believe, was try to find one of those, well, the one by the volcano actually isn't too bad, I think. I might actually want to bring some ice with me and not just the iced tea, because I think... don't know how long the iced tea can last compared to this. Keep some of this over here. Might make blood sausages out of that when I get a full stack. See, Stream Manager on the phone could be a little bit better, because when I got that bot before, it's like I couldn't see where to go click to just like, to just like you could there. I think block was there, but not ban, and I did it manually by typing the command, but then you have to like type in the bot's name, which is like they'll deliberately give them like funny random letter and number names just to like be a pain for you to do that. Yeah, I don't think the iced tea is as powerful as the actual ice. I mean, I could use both, I guess. Yeah, the ice seems to lower my temperature more. Trying to remember which is, I think the easiest path to get to where I need to go is this way. This is usually where I'm coming back from having like worked to over by the like the set priest guy. Well, not say he's not a set priest. He's what do you call it? The Skelos priest. That he's it's like near the telling you about the serpent men and stuff. I actually seem to be cooling. Oh, because this is the one area that's not hot. Alright. Yeah, as soon as I get back up here, I'm going to be hot again. Yeah, but like, when I get like, when there's like a bot like that or whatever, it's like I don't like to, it's like I could go click and view their, it's like I'm going to be careful, like you don't want to view their actual Twitch page because some of those have like hostile extensions on them that will like, try to get your IP address and things like that, It's a whole annoying situation. I mean, it's somewhat better than it used to be, and we have like better ways of dealing with it than we used to have, but still it is what it is. It's like, the bad guys are never never just going to give up and go away, apparently, so where was this? Oh, hi. Well, if I could find an alchemist around here, I'd like an alchemist, but I haven't seen any to grab. Because I could use one at that bench in my base that's like right outside of this area, the one I just came from. Oh, that's that event I was talking about. I don't know if I can handle this right now without a thrall backing me up. Can I get past them without getting their attention? I don't remember if I can jump this or not. I mean, I haven't tried this in a while, so... Oh, ow, ow. That's bad. Yeah, the danger zone for that is a little bigger than it looks like. And why did I just eat spicy food when I'm trying to stay cool? Alright. Yeah, I don't know if they, like, trigger as soon as you step on the bridge or whatever, but no. Apparently they don't care. Yeah, see, there are supposed to be 3 NPCs here, and they're not because those guys are there, and I guess it won't spawn them near enemies or something. Also, there are usually 2 enemies here that don't spawn. I'm wondering if like that glitch is related or not. So basically, here's like every one of these camps has one of these guys. Just let me.
Like you, we are strangers in this accursed realm. We seek a way back to our lands in the misty east. And though we have crossed the length and breadth of this hellish plane, a way out remains elusive. But perhaps things have changed. Perhaps this new sorcery may show us a path to deliverance, if it can be understood. To that end, we serve Moses, Lord of the Black Ring Stygian, and the fellow prisoner in his forsaken hell, while the workings of this new sorcery are unknown, unproven, and dangerous. Who better to tame its secrets than a master sorcerer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so ordinarily there would be people over here to buy like the armor piece and the legendary weapon and whatnot, but this guy will sell you a combat thrall or a worker thrall for 50 coins. The legendary weapons or the armor piece cost 15 if the people who were supposed to be here are actually here. There's usually someone here who sells supplies, but I don't know if they're Yeah, we don't... I think that's one of the ones over there that we didn't get. And there's a fighter who will attack if you start attacking these guys. Let me just get some coins. Like, I have my Magi Skull, and I can, like, you throw them in the pot, and you get, like, a little gift of coins and materials. So I got some Steel Fire, Alchemical Base, some Demon Blood, a little Gold Stone, a little Silver Stone. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to actually... I'm not interested in buying any followers or whatnot today, so... Wondering if I could actually, like, if these guys are beatable from... I mean, if I'm poisoning all my weapons, I might actually be able to take them. If it starts going badly, I don't want to push my luck too hard, though. It's ridiculous how long I can swing this before running out of stamina and just juggle people forever. Against these guys, it seems to be the best weapon I've had experience with. If you can get them one at a time. Like, if there are two of them swinging at you, gotta do this in short bursts and switch targets, obviously. They drop some nice stuff. Let me see if I can bait one of these guys over here. Yeah, now they're both coming. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'd prefer not to be hit with that. Although I have medium armor instead of my usual light, so I can survive a little more of that than usual. I should have re-poisoned my short sword before I came here. Also, they don't seem to take bleed stacks, so the daggers aren't really doing extra if I don't have poison on them. I mean, these guys aren't dangerous, but they're a little predictable, so if I come in here knowing what to expect, they're not too awful. Also, I kind of got rid of one preemptively, which makes this a lot easier. And, you know, my mouse 3, which I use for dodging, has been a little sticky lately, which is kind of a unfortunate thing to remember, like right now. When I go back to this, it's a little more agile. Okay, not this one because he still has most of his health left. I want to get rid of this one. Alright, so that's 2 down. Which one of these has less health? He has a little less, I can focus on him. Sometimes you can hit both of them, because this actually does have like an area swing, so... That's 3 down. This guy is pretty much doomed because I can just do this to him all day. Did you forget what you were doing, bro? Alright, that's 4 down. Just take this crap. And Then let me re-poison everything while I'm here. Do I still have more poison vials? Let me see. I mean, why have this if I'm not going to use it? Let me just... There we go. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to come out? I have to shoot you in the kneecaps first. Oh, also that fire is actually damaging. That's not just decorative. Don't step in that. Ta-da! And he has some more good shit for me. Now, apparently, this alone does not fix the glitch. Apparently, like, what I had to do was... and I have to thank Whack for, on YouTube for... You know, that was the video where I, like, kind of realized how you fix this. But, I believe that was his video that got me through this part. But basically, you just have to wait here for a long time, and these guys will eventually come back. I'm not doing that right now. But I just sort of wanted to show you the event. That's the teleport obelisk. Why don't I just get out of here? And I think I'm going to go back to my Highlands base and use my map room there to teleport somewhere else. Oh wait, I do have a, I have another skull to turn in, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, I'll just turn that in right now. That at least I know I can do. I don't need any of the three people who are supposed to be here to do that. Alright, so that's more stuff. Depending on which camp I end up going to, this guy also sells some, I can buy more iced tea from him if I want. Yeah, I need to stop using the spicy food by accident. That's actually kind of dumb. What am I doing? What am I even doing with my life? I also need to save one of these for when I, like, run back to my base in the cold after I get out of here, so... Alright, so let's head back to our little hidden way base. Then you know a good alchemist? No? Alright, never mind. I probably have... Well, no, I don't. I think all the alchemists I have are all currently at workbenches, but I don't think I have any, like, on the wheel or anything. Hey, buddy.
Buy something. I haven't got all day.
Yeah, he sells berry juice. know, this seems like a much more chill workplace than most of the places I've experienced. Dig the casual dress code. Stop. I wonder if I should maybe farm some more gold for the hell of it, just for a second. So I don't have an even number of gold nuggets right now. Well, by even, I mean, like, it takes 3 gold or silver nuggets to make a bar in a regular, unless you have, I think if you have, like, there's some furnace that does, I think you can do it with less. I could be wrong. Question mark. Yeah, so, you know, if I have an uneven number left over, it's like after making bars, it's like I used to, like, be like, oh, well, now I gotta go get more, and, you know, it's like I would get sort of compulsive about it, and it's like, now it's like I just drop them, because I'm like, it's, gold and silver are so abundant in the end game that there's no reason that I have to save onto every last nugget just in case I find a couple, like 1 or 2 more nuggets later. I already have, like, gold and silver bars in my vault and everything that I have literally more than I know what to do with. Although, you know, I need gold to make my battle bikinis, so it's an important strategic resource. It's good for morale. Yeah, I don't feel like jumping over there today. One thing I've kind of like stopped using those as much as I used to, at least in these areas, is because the thing with the battle bikinis is that they're count as jewelry, not clothing, which means that they don't really have anything in the way of temperature resistance, which can become kind of a problem. And I think they made the temperature situation a little less forgiving than it used to, because, well, certain perks that used to, like, really let you just almost entirely ignore the survival elements kind of got nerfed in the attribute rework and everything. That, you know, you don't have the perk that lets you just eat raw meat without getting food poisoning anymore. You don't have the one that I think the one that halves all temperature effects doesn't exist anymore. Well, this sucks. I don't have any spicy food on me right now. I'm just going to have to try and run down there and get something to help me. Just get into shelter as fast as I can. See, this is... Oh, fuck. How much you want to bet I friggin' die up... Wow, that's... Yeah, don't worry, my bed's right there. I'll be alright. This is typical. You were killed by yourself. I am my own worst enemy. Can I be... I'm still rolling down the hill. That's brilliant. Alright. Let me get my clothing back on and get into shelter. I did have spiced food on me. I just forgot to equip it. Wow, how about that? Alright, let me put the other one away before I make it expire for nothing. You know, if I don't do stuff like that every now and then, it's like I'm not playing hard enough. And now she's actually where I put her instead of where she wandered off to. Game is kind of trolling today. Alright, well, I don't need this stupid cultist robe. I've got yet more dragon powder. Can make some more serpent man arrows, I think. It's usually what I like to do with this. Like, you can also, this is also good for making sorcery bags. Which one do you make with this? But I already have more than I'm using because I don't really use the sorcery that much. Whereas I actually use the serpent man arrows a lot. I don't know, maybe I should just leave it here. Maybe I should be using sorcery more. You know, every now and then I have like one of those like newspaper cat moments where I'm like, I should use sorcery. And then I sort of forget all about it. Alright, just so that I stop rolling down the hill, let me just... And, yeah, apparently I have like 6 severed legs now, because they never put limits on that. I mean, really funny feature that sort of you can do in this game is, these are actually equipable, that like if you actually want to take somebody's arm or leg and beat the rest of their buddies with it, like it basically has like, you know, I think the leg has like Warhammer moves basically. It's yeah. It's very like cheesy sword and sorcery B-movie type thing going on here. And they could also cook those like in the campfire, and you get like cooked human flesh out of it. But if I put it in here, I get blood and bone meal, both of which are reasonably useful. What else do I have here? All right, I was going to split this and cook these and make some gold bars. So how much silver do I have? I had silver nuggets somewhere. See that, like if you drop a loot bag at like I just dropped some the obsidian from that little bit of mining because I was only interested in the gold. I already have like a whole few stacks of obsidian over here for if I ever want to try and do the use the volcanic forge again, which went really badly last time, so I've been putting off attempting that. Yeah, the human flesh can also be squashed for blood, so I might just throw that in the fluid press here. I don't really have much else. Like, unless you're in like an early game desperation situation, there's really not much use for actually cooking that. You could also throw it in the compost heap if you need a cheap source of, you know, butchered meat. Since you're going to be fighting a lot of humans in many places. Try not to just like throw everything into one bench. I like to spread stuff around a little bit to any bench that can use it. Okay. One of the nice things that like you frequently get as a drop from those like demonic giants is this this blood sac, which is a strange blood-producing organ with no equivalent in the anatomy of man. When used, the blood sac confers a random number of monstrous bodily fluids. And if you use these, you get blood, black blood, and demon blood in some combination. So it's kind of like a supply pack, but you know, for like the various blood items. Might actually do this now. Blood sausage. Delicious. Trying to put away. Oh yeah. Yeah. Were there more? Make more explodey arrows. It's one of the nice things about these sorcerers is that they're a good source of this dragon powder if you happen to need or want a lot of that. I think 43 is enough to carry around with me. I have a whole other stack here. And I don't do the star metal farming that often. I just like to have it available. Also, you can use like the oil puddles from like oil arrows or oil flasks. You can use an explosive flask or explosive arrow to light it up, and that does a lot of damage. It's a little tricky to get enemies to stand in the right place for that with everything going on usually. But it's pretty nice if it works because it does you know, fire damage over time and. Like as you would expect. I forgot to put my warhammer back on. Okay. I think I would like to have some bandages hotkeyed. The way I'm playing lately. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the silver stone over here, so I don't care. There's like, as far as I can tell, unless I've missed something obvious somewhere, there seems to only be like one place in the game where you can, or in Exiled Lands anyway, where you can farm silverstone. And it's an annoying pain in the butt because it's by the it's the one like by my jungle base is like a short jog from like you have to go down into that pit and you know kill some of the pirates that to get them out of the way first. Have a significant amount of silver and gold here. I collect a lot of these decorations, but I don't actually place them that often. Remember, I used to use those a lot more. What do we have here? other things I carry around everywhere and forget to use are my shield. I have a legendary shield here. Oh, I can put, this is almost done. I can put one of these stacks away. And just put that in here. These are going to expire if I don't use them soon. If I'm doing a lot of combat and using food to heal between fights, I go through these pretty quick. Nice thing about these, like these feasts that you make with the, you know, with like the combining the soups with other things is like, you know, the like I've cooked pork feast with me right now. Or what? Like, what's the recipe for cooked pork feast? It's actually pretty. This actually isn't even, well, if you have lots of meat, it's not too hard to make, because you just need cooked pork rinds, dried berries, and mead. You know, which you, like, you know, isn't too, I made a whole, like, I think I have a whole freezer full of them in my Highlands base right now, because I started making a bunch of those at one point. I don't really need to carry my ice stack right now, because I'm not at the volcano. I mean, here I don't really have to stockpile ice here because there are ice nodes directly down the hill from me that I can go chop more anytime I want to. You know, if I'm, like, just before I go in there, I usually try to carry these around, like, leave them by my other bases so that if I need to, like, use the map room to warp to the volcano, that I can take ice with me. Excuse me. I've got enough arrows for right now. Nothing else that I need to fiddle with right at the moment. Let me just take my, oops, well, now that I have two pieces of, I don't know why it is that you need two pieces of meat to make the, like, there are a lot of things that, like, you need, like, one piece is always useless because you need 2 or 3 pieces to do anything with it, like butchered meat and gossamer and whatnot. I still miss when you could just spin gossamer into silk at the armor bench. And if you had, like, the, you know, the good armor bench or good, like, you know, and or a good thrall, I forget how it worked, but, like, you could spin them 1-to-1 instead of 2-to-1. And then for some reason, out of all the other things in the game that are, you know, questionably balanced, they decided that was the thing that needed to get fixed. So, like, now you don't have that recipe at all. Now you have to always only do it by hand from inventory. You know, is what it is. still love my cool bow. I was getting a little burned out on the battle pass challenges for a bit, but you know, at least I got some cool shit out of it. I don't think I'm going to be doing more of that this year. I've decided that like I'm gonna see if I can try and hold myself to. I kind of gave in for Stream Raiders because I wanted a skin, but I'm not really participating in that. You know, now that I got like the one skin I wanted out of there, I sort of don't care about the rest of it. But I don't think I feel like I don't want to buy any more battle passes this year because, or even like really make serious attempts to grind them, even if it's just on the free path, because, you know, unless I'm going to be playing the game anyway, it's just, you know, I have other demands on my time, and it's not you know, I kind of need to do some IRL grinding, you know. It's kind of weird that, like, you know, I'll sit here puttering around doing stuff here, and it's like, you know, like, because it's relaxing and it helps sort of distract from a lot of the stuff that's going on that I, you know, could do without, you know, like both at home and in the world in general. And it's been, you know, it's been good for that, but also sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes you have to do some IRL grinding or some IRL base management, you know, and it's kind of weird when it's like, you know, when it's like, yeah, I don't want to be sitting here like doing a great job of managing, you know, my base and pets and followers, and meanwhile, like my actual, like, you know, IRL, like, you know, friends, pets and home, or like, you know, need more time than I'm giving them. That's not okay. So, you know, a lot of things I feel like I'm sort of keeping up, but I feel like there's things I could catch up on and make more progress on if I put this aside for a bit. I might be overdoing it. So, gonna try and be productive, a little more productive than average this year. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where it's like you're kind of like doing this to distract yourself from how things are going, and, you know, things aren't going well because you're neglecting them because you're doing this. You know, you do have to balance your time responsibly. Not like you can't ever have any fun. I mean, this is a good thing for a good way to relax. But, you know, in moderation, etc., etc., you know. Something, and knowing is half the battle. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with this. Is this done yet? This is done yet. Alright. I don't think I need 2 stacks of this. Let me put one of these back. Alright. My armor is beat to shit. I should probably try and repair this. Let me just, yeah, don't look, kids. This will only take a moment. Iron bars. Okay, I need to put some iron bars in this thing. Hold on a second. I'll just split this stack. I went back to using the base game armor because I had it. I forget why it was that I wanted to. Yeah, it's carrying capacity. That's why, because I wanted one that gave me more encumbrance capacity. All right, let me put this back on. It's also a nice, cheerful color. I like pink. Alright, so... Follow. No, wait a minute. I want to follow. There we go. I think we, where are we going to go? You know, there was actually a funny thing that happened at my other, I think I posted some screenshots of it, but my star metal farming base, there was, I had a meteor shower that gave me a bunch of star metal, and I'm like, okay, cool, and I was watching, like, the meteors fly in, and I'm like, is one of those going to hit me? And I didn't get hit directly, but part of my base did, and I ended up having to rebuild, like, the part near the bottom where I had the 2 wheels of pain, like, part of the staircase and, like, one of the wheel of pain things just got completely shattered, killed 2 of my wolves. I did not realize, like, I mean, I forgot that, you know, I think like, my base had never been hit by one before, and I didn't know if that's just, like, decorative or if they actually do damage. And apparently it turns out that they, yes, they actually do quite a bit of damage if they hit, you know, if the meteors hit your base. It's basically like getting hit with the catapult or whatever. So that crushed a few blocks and killed a couple, well, I mean, killed a couple of wolves that, like, I wasn't actually using anyway, but still, you know, rip wolf, you know, F in chat for the wolves. I managed to, like, recover the loot bag from my Wheel of Pain, so I got my Taskmaster back, and I just put a torture bench over there so she'd have something to work on. Hopefully he doesn't get hit in the same place again. I don't even know if, like, having reinforced blocks there or whatever actually helps. I think it's probably, it's either an auto kill or it's some ridiculous amount of damage that may as well be one. I always try to do the jump that way, and I rarely pull it off that gracefully. Good job. Alright. I know I've done this pathway back and forth a million times, but sure, this stuff is terrible. This isn't bad either. Let me try and shimmy down here. Instead of, I don't like to land right on top of the one skelly who's always here, so. Also, you know, I probably, like, usually when I keep all my weapons poisoned, I try not to do the Warhammer, or do all of them, because I like to have one that isn't poisoned, so I'm not completely wasting it every time I'm fighting undead, like, you know, who are immune to poison, kind of like I'm wasting it right now. Just wasted the last poison off of that hammer. I'm not fighting everyone again. I think I'm just going back to my other base. Let's get over this bridge. And not stick around here to get corrupted. So one of the nice things about having a dancer as a combat follower is that you can get uncorrupted anytime you want to. Because anytime that they're not fighting, they'll like, their idle animation is that they start dancing again, so. Alright, let's get going. And she's gonna warp up to me any second. Yeah, so we're already out of range of these guys. They can go pound sand. I'm taking a little damage here. Not even interested in sticking around. Look at everybody coming through. They're all so happy to see us. Handbrake. Alright, now I want to see if my followers are going to derp out and not follow me when I do this, because every now and then I have to go back and get one of them. Well, here goes nothing. Well, one person is coming. I don't see the other one yet. Hello? Is that her? Yeah, she's having a moment here. Hello? Hi. You okay? No? Alright. If you just, like, assuming you're at a place where you can tell them to guard, if you just tell them to guard and then tell them to follow you, that usually unsticks them. They seem to get confused with water sometimes. It seems like I took her to go fight the Crocodile World boss by the river, and she kind of dropped out of the fight. I mean, thank goodness she lost his attention. I think she would have got killed, but it wasn't going that great before. But and sometimes you just find them just under the surface of the water, just treading water for no reason. I mean, apparently they can't drown, but you find them just sitting there swimming for that they've just sort of lost their way. And it can be I had to use the follower marker to actually find her, because I was looking all over, and it's well, and then the thing that it's showing, it's I'm well, it's showing her right here, but she's I don't need to track anyone right now. I'm well, she's underwater, so that's a problem. So I mean, it took me a while. I was wondering if she fell under the mesh, but it turned out she was just in the water. If you have to recover a follower from under mesh, it's kind of more annoying than recovering a pet, because you lose all of their inventory when you use the recover function, and you can only do that once per hour. So if you have if you log in and notice that several followers are under the mesh or whatever, or not on the map where you expect them for whatever reason, it's kind of a chore to fix that. So I was going to use, well, let me just check out my actual base for a minute before I go into the map room. Do I have anything to drop off here? I guess I do. was I putting this? Was it... You know, I don't really even use the dryer, but let me just put it over there. Use this, do this for the heck of it. See, I don't really use steel arrows anymore, or iron heads. If I have something better. Some of this here, I think. Let me just touch that bed just in case. What else do I have going on around here? I made a whole bunch of ale and a whole bunch of mead. Because I could. I have more of this stuff. This is actually reasonably useful. Actually, I want to carry this and put this away. Are dudes getting attacked out here? What the hell's going on? Oh, is it that fucking white wolf? I hate this asshole. Fucking die already. I hope they're not killing my fucking followers. I don't even know how their path took them over here. I hope any of my guys down. Apparently just... Alright. Do you have any losses? What's going on? Apparently these guys are all still alive. That's irritating. I don't know why the hell they, and now everyone's in the wrong place. They'll probably be fine whenever I, like, exit this and load back in. All my followers should be in the right place. I mean, I have a bunch of, tough followers right now, so... Let me harvest this piece of shit. Yeah, I didn't even drop anything good. Like, everyone's pathing is so confused right now because I just have so many guys close to each other. They're only going to be jogging in place for eternity now until I, like, put them all back, but... I think if I log out and then come back, it's like everyone will more or less be alright. It's just, oh, I didn't mean to do that, and I got food poisoning. Shit. Does this fix that? I don't remember. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I didn't know that the violet curative, like the purple, the thing that cures poison also cures food poisoning. Before, see, I had an empty slot in food like, you know, whatever you pick up on it, like that's usable automatically goes into a hotkey slot. And that was when I harvested that, I got the meat. just going to cook this real quick. So where's my... Give her some more of that. Yeah, the only thing about the violet curative is that it makes you drunk also. Really annoying that that thing just sort of random. Like, I didn't realize that their attack path would take them, because they spawn over there somewhere and they just sort of wander around randomly, and I didn't realize they could wander so close that they like come here and attack on their own. Like, I know if I go and pick a fight with them, that's one thing. What are we doing here? This back. You know, I don't even know if this thing damaged some of my walkway or whatever when it was doing its attacks. I might actually have to, Where in the sweet bejesus is everyone going? You guys are killing me right now. Try and put some of these people back manually because they seem too confused to do it on their own. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Didn't mean to do that either. Where did she... Okay, she goes here. Oh, alright, they're actually starting to, like... Yeah, they're acting a little weird today. It's like... See, I don't like when the placement starts doing that. Like how they sort of, like, they stepped away from where you put them as soon as you put them there. So I remember that used to be, like, that was in the days when, like, you know, you had that common glitch where, you know, you put, yeah, you would put them on, like, you'd put them, like, here, and then you'd come back and you'd find them, like, down there because it moved them one square over, and then, like, you know, they were at the bottom of the thing that you tried to put them on top of. Where's my horse? Let me put my horse like anywhere else. Here, just stand over here for a minute. Now let me see if I can find my, follow me again, thank you. Yeah, I need to, I mean, I should really actually just rearrange all these people here because they shouldn't be arranged like this. See, if you're actually on, like, not on solo, but you're actually on, if you're actually on a server, then they will not allow you to put thralls closer than, like, you know, they have to be about 2 tiles apart. You can't just cram them all together like I usually do. I seem to be missing one of my people now, and that's annoying. I don't know where the heck she went. I thought I just put her back. I'll have to figure it out later. Am I going to have a missing follower on my list now? Is that what's going to happen? Because as far as I can tell, none of them were killed. I'll have to figure shit out later. Whatever. Yeah, I don't even know what this clusterfuck is. This is one of the reasons I numbered all these, is because sometimes they would kind of vanish on me. And, you know, it's also why I put this big foundation here, because they also just used to all be all over the terrain before that. Like, there wasn't even this platform here. And I found that if you put your dudes on top of foundations instead of just plunking them on the ground, you're less likely to, you know, log in and find that they're, like, under the mesh or something. That I can, yeah, the placement was acting weird for a minute, but now it seems to be working properly again. I mean, they're probably all still too close together, though, if we're going to be honest. This is not good placement. We'll figure it out as we go. I mean, I'm reassured that, like, the my followers here, it seems like we have enough, you know, enough firepower sort of to keep the worst of the enemies around here away. So they could be worse. Expecting to have to shuffle all these guys around all day just to get them back into place. My turtles are very confused. Supposed to be like over here. Alright, now he's going back to his place and put this one back over here. Alright. Alright, they've all stopped sort of like shuffling into each other, so I'm hoping they're okay now. I mean, these guys, if I have to, I mean, they're all numbered, and if I have to recover them, all they're going to lose is whatever crappy food happened to be in their inventory. So, you know, that's not terrible. Alright, now originally what I was planning to do, if I could remember where my followers are. Hey. Where she is, if I can get her to follow me over here for a minute so I can place her. You can't place people too far away from where they are anymore. Like, if I, like, click move and guard on her and then like run down the street. Eventually it'll say too far and I can't can't do the kind of shenanigans I used to. Alright. Follow me, please. See, I think she doesn't think this is a path because it's too crowded. Alright, she's coming. Yeah, I just want to make sure one of her guard positions is like where the horse was placed, so that if something happens and they have to find their way back here, at least I'll know where to look for them. Now, where can I go that... I know that Seppermeru has a... where are those, like, those caravan camps? I know the one that was in the volcano. There's one by Seppermeru. There's one by Skulker's End, like before the dregs. There's one in Descent of Dagon, which is where you mine silver. Could go to the jungle base and check that one out, I guess. Haven't been there in a bit. Hello. Well, since I don't go to Seppermeru all that often, maybe give that a try. I don't know, what do we think? Oh, there's one outside, actually, you know where there is one? There's one outside New Azagarth, which is not even that far from here. Anyway, I wouldn't even have to take the map room to do that. I might just ride over there, actually. Which way is that again? Getting a little terrain pop, but I'm alright with it. I think if I come up here, I should at least be able to see New Azagarth from here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it, right? I know there are a bunch of wolves around this area, though. Like by that water. I think I want to try and go around that. Ordinary wolves I could probably handle, even though it's kind of just a tedious encounter for something and they don't drop anything I need. If you get corrupted wolves around here, I mean, if you think corrupted hyenas are bad, oh boy, I've had some really bad experiences with the corrupted wolves. That I would rather fight the corrupted shieldback, like the black kappa or anything else, like other than pretty much rather fight any other corrupted than those. I think that's the caravan. Yeah, it looks like it's by the entrance to New Azagarth. See if I can get close enough without anybody attacking me. Alright, I don't need to hit the sky right now. That's the caravan guard. That's another caravan guard.
Like you, we are strangers in this accursed realm. We seek a way back to our
Glimmer
lands
Moon, whatever that is supposed to be good.
And though we have crossed the length and breadth of this hellish plane, a way out remains.
I've already gotten the armor piece there. I don't really want to get
Perhaps
multiple
this
sets. I
new
only need one.
sorcery may show us a path to deliverance, if it can be understood. To that end, we serve Thutmosis, Lord of the Black Ring of Stygia, and the fellow prisoner.
Get supply materials.
Shaken hell. While the workings of this new sorcery are unknown, unproven, and dangerous, who better to tame its secrets than a master sorcerer?
What does Glimmer Moon do again? I don't even remember. I don't think I ever got one of these. X glimmers with unearthly light. I wonder if this is like the forge light that it like lights the area when you have it out. Doesn't seem to do anything for me right now, actually. Maybe if I'm in the only if I'm in the dark it's actually visible. I don't know. Yeah, war axes aren't even really my best weapon type. Actually, would rather, like, I know that one of them, I don't remember which one has Balbator's Razor, which is a very nice thing to have. It's like a weightless sword. It's a weightless two-hander. It used to, I think they might have changed it, but it used to give you, like, a carrying capacity boost whenever you had it out. So you could, like, you know, have, and it like was basically weightless, so you just keep one in your inventory, like in case you ran afoul of, you know, getting over cucumbered again, and like, you know, needed a little boost to get you home. Where am I going now? Let me just go back to base. Which way is that bridge again? One of the videos told me that thing was really good, but maybe I should get more than one. I know, like, they also have Frost Shot somewhere, which is a legendary bow. It's also a nice thing to have, presumably. Going a little carefully just because I don't want to, like, run her into a bad encounter. Sun's coming up around here. Might need to wrap this up soon and get my day started. Alright, well, nobody seems to be, like, missing through the floor or anything, so that's nice. Yeah, I was in the middle of when that wolf attacked. I was going to go make some of this into flasks. Where am I here? Alright, let's head over to Separate Marrow and see what they have for me. Or maybe the jungle base first, because it's easier to get back from the jungle base to here and warp to Separate Marrow than I think it is to... Is it? I don't know. May or may not be. No, we'll go to Separate Marrow next. Figure it out as we go. Could whack some more undead if I feel like it. Now there's a bunch of them around here. See if we feel like doing a little grinding. She still needs more experience. See if they have any presents for me. Yeah, I think that's that. Wow, I actually missed between his legs, I think. This guy's not even gonna make it here. Oops, I think I just shot my own follower here. Ow. Alright, I think that's it for this part. That's the Warmaker dungeon, but I'm not going in there right now. I just wanted to gain a little experience for her. Separate mirror should be over this way somewhere. I have to either park her outside of this city or like set her to not attack, because sometimes you got to be careful that they like they'll see the town guards as a threat and start a fight, which is like, you know, will probably get your follower killed, because then everybody joins in. Want to be very careful about that in this area. She's out of arrows. I should give her some. They will, like, you know, enemies and followers will, they'll just spawn a, what do you call it? Oh, wait, I just forgot it. Just remembered, I forgot to, like, set her to not do anything. Attack nothing. Just in case. Yeah. I don't think I have any coins to actually buy anything, so... Where was that caravan? I remember it being around here somewhere. That's the, I think this is the West Wall prison. Oh, there they are. Supply materials. I'm wondering which one has the, whatchamacallit. Oh, I like this. Alright. You know, I might actually get 2 of those. Or should I get one of these and get first shot? I don't know. Yeah, it's the armor piece I already have. Which I have 24 left. You can get some good captures in this area, but I'm not picking a fight with the whole town just to do that right now. Is this music new? I don't remember this music. Or maybe I just never let it play this long without, like, danger music kicking in. It's nice, though. Oh, I better set her back to what she was doing. Pardon me. I'm just going to enjoy this music for a minute. Hey, little buddy. I think my cats are looking for breakfast, so that's probably something I gotta do in a few minutes here. Yeah, so I'm gonna be starting my day around here pretty soon. Probably once I get out of here and do that visit to the other caravan. Which way did I come in again? I'm trying to remember what's the easy way to get out of here. I mean, I could pick up a whole bunch of coal, but, you know. Let's see. Alright, this is the way I came. That's Warmaker Dungeon again. Yeah, if I keep going this way, I should be able to eventually get through the desert back to my river base. I mean, I could shoot a whole bunch of these things for experience, I guess. I think I'd get anything great from these. I used to think that, like, I thought that you could get the serpent gland from these. Well, you get ichor from these occasionally. I think you only get the serpent glands from actual serpents. I vaguely remember there being a world boss in this direction, so I should be a little careful. Oh, and there's a mini boss here too. I don't remember if he harvests anything good. Crystals, demon blood, rash, and stone. It's not terrible, I guess. handle these. I don't have to, like, hang back with the bow. I can just smack them. Awful lot of these around here. Follower leveled up. Just don't want to get turned around while I'm doing this. Yeah, if you're careless in this area, you really can, like, run straight into a giant world boss, so I think it's, like, right over there. Where is that guy, actually? You know, it's like a rock nose about the size of an office building. So, is this thing following us now? Let's get out of here. I hope that's not the thing that I'm thinking of. I hope it's not chasing us. No. Oh, it's just a snake. That's one of those giant snakes. Actually, probably take that thing. Get some venom glands. I think the big one I was worried about is in there. Yeah, it's that. You see that over there? That's, yeah, that is a world boss that I'm not going to pick a fight with today. Last time I messed with that thing, it went very badly. Had to come back and get my body, so... Yeah, it wasn't even close. There's something I gotta figure out to that I haven't figured out yet. Just run these things over and collect their glands, actually. Yeah, they changed things so, like, poison does a lot of damage to thralls and pets now. So, it's something to be cautious of. Yeah, I see you over there. Get stopped. It's a little ridiculous how easy it is to do that to them. That's one of those again. If she would stop blocking my shots, this would be so much easier, because she loves to just run right in there. Oh, Scorpion killed this. You see them fighting each other all the time out here. must really like getting poisoned. Stop doing that. I don't even need any more chitin from them, so. Or is it chitin? Gotta be chitin me. You know, I've always been meaning to like bring some stone and wood over here and like sort of expand upon this a little bit. I mean, it's functional for what it is right now, just to get me up the stairs. Without having to climb this every time. I kind of hate that that thing comes this close. I wonder if they moved his spawn point or something. Might actually have to, I might want to reconsider like moving my animal pen like away from that, so it's not like, you know, it's not like right there. Although I'd rather lose a few crocodiles than like have them come over here and start messing with everything else. I have to rearrange some of these followers. This is ridiculous. Or I gotta build more stuff for them to stand on. Maybe I should expand this out or something. I don't know. Move some of them up onto the roof. I don't want to have them all up on the roof because I kind of need them to melee things, though. If we, you know... Well, I mean, it's all academic now because right now purges are off, but who cares? Drop some of this shit off. I was going to drop it here for now. Let's see what we can do here. I might take this home actually and cook it there. I think I cooked some of this down here and forgot about it. It's probably went bad now. Yeah, oops. Whoopsie. Alright, well, let's get rid of that over here. Can't put this in an inconvenient place to reach. Okay, where am I going here? Usually be carrying more of these than I am. I was going to try my jungle base again, wasn't I? Because, yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Nice to see. I am so sorry I didn't see you come in. I've been sort of zoning out here. I hope you're still there. If you're actually, but you know, welcome in. I haven't been. I've honestly been having a little bit of a rough time lately. I've been hanging in there. You know how it is. Yeah, sorry, I've been terrible. Like, chat has been dead all night, and I've just sort of, like, I kind of just stopped looking for a little bit there. I'm about to visit my jungle base again, just because one of the caravans for the event is near there, and I might want to buy a weapon from them or something. Oh, okay, thanks. I'm glad that you're still here. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm not, I haven't streamed in a little bit because things have just been crazy around here, so, you know, I've been trying to help the family out with a situation, you know how it is. But I woke up in the middle of the night and sort of couldn't get back to sleep, so I decided to give this a try again. I was mostly like, I don't always just do Conan anymore. I've been like trying to swap it up with some other games, but I mean, I like to chill out in this now and then because I can just run around and harvest stuff and not have to think too hard. Yeah, I mean, it really is like family first, you know, because my family's been very good to me, and I absolutely would not be able to do this without their support, so, you know, I'm very grateful that they give me the opportunity to do things like this. So I'm just gonna drop into my jungle base for a minute, and then I have like I got a whole bunch of bears on one of my off-stream runs here. I have like 2 animal pens like that I put bears in with some shade spice, and I think I got 3 greater bears out of 10. So, you know, it's not too bad. I haven't placed any of them yet though. And I also have a bunch of new thralls guarding stuff over here. They're like, this is the Slave Forge set from SIPTA, but they got a whole bunch of bears in here. Yeah, like 3 regular and 2 greater in that one, and 4 regular and 1 greater in this one. I have no idea where I'm going to put them. I have way too many followers, like more than I know what to do with at the moment. It's really just a collection at this point. Yeah. Yes, I hope the stream quality is okay. I mean, the internet's been sometimes having a snit now and then, so don't always know how well it's coming through. This is still one of my favorite bases because I just love like having, that I sort of stuck this thing on the edge of a cliff and it, looks really imposing from across the river. So what am I doing in here now? I think I want to park my followers somewhere because I might just want to run over there by myself. Where's my, my well. Where'd my horsey go? I'm just gonna park you over here. Now if I could find where my human went. Where's my human? Oh, there you are. Yeah, she's shaping up nicely. Darfari Archer, I believe. Been leveling her a little bit today. She's up to 18 and about a third of her way to 19. Let me give her some more arrows. There we go. So I'm just gonna... I have some event coins to spend, so I'm going to zip over here and see if I can... Oh, look, there's a baby panther. I already have a whole bunch of those, though.
Like you, we are strangers in this accursed realm.
These are the caravans for the event. You can turn in like sorcerer skulls here and stuff, or you can, or if you knocked out one of the sorcerers from the event and want to like turn them in alive, you can bring them to this thing. You can also buy followers from I think who do I talk to for this? You can buy combatants or workers for 50 coins.
And the fellow prisoner.
There's an armor set that you have to go to 5 different camps to get the pieces. That the pieces are 15 each, and or you can trade in 5 coins for a supply pack. There's one around here who has the. Every one of them also sells like a different legendary weapon. I mean, they're not new. They're drops that already existed, but you can like basically you can. Like, one has Frost Shot, one has Glimmer Moon, one has, Forge Light. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Forge Light. Let me get another one of those. Awesome. I still have, I don't have enough coin to get anything right now, but I might, yeah, I ran around just grabbing a few legendaries. Forge Light is nice. It's one of these, it's a Warhammer that has like as you can see, it's very dark right now, but this Warhammer has its own lighting effect on it. Like this basically is, see this like, this lights up your surroundings when you whip it out. So it's, kind of useful because, like, with two-handers you don't get to use a torch, so that can be a handy feature, in some dungeons. Just put that away for now, though. Okay. Don't remember what else I was planning on doing today, actually. What can I do? I could put some of this away here, but I don't really use it here. One of the things I found out is that, like, I'm basically never going to use these because these are only for, I think the only thing that pulp is actually good for is making wine and stuff, and I already have, like, so many liquors that I don't use already that I don't think I'm actually going to use this, so I don't even know what to do with this crap. I might just, like, throw it in the thrall pots. I don't know why I made so much of it. Not been on Conan for a little bit. Yeah, there's like a lot of there's kind of like, now that they have like the battle pass system and stuff, which is like still a little bit controversial, they're kind of like, as we have, we have the challenges that you do to advance the battle pass. I've already finished this is the second battle pass. I've already finished it. I got all the stuff out of it. I kind of like some of the, like, they had some cool snake-themed stuff, so I have, like, my cool, like, bow that looks like a, like, snakes curled together or whatever, so, and there's a mace that's also kind of cool looking. Got this thing that's pretty neat, so, this is also from the battle pass, this recipe. Oh, my leavening agent grew. Alright. Not really going to use that here. I just wanted something to put in these pots just to be decorative. Let's see. I might try to ride back to my other base now, actually. I don't think there's much needs to be done around here. What are you doing? It's one of my my assistants came to see us. Hello, how you doing? It's Rambo. Rocky was down here by the water fountain earlier. Say hello to the internet. Yeah. I think they are nagging me for breakfast, and before they decide to see if I am before they decide to see how I taste, I should probably take care of that. Should get off of here in a few minutes. I know, it's awful. Actually, just give me a minute to pop a can for him. I might just do that right now. Yeah. Well, they're always helping, so I should help them. Just just give me a minute to take care of that. I'll be right back. Okay. Okie dokies. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, I think I did everything I needed to do here. Just gonna take the fast way down here. Which way is out of here? I think is this way. That's the island of big scary snakes over there. If you ever want to farm serpent glands, like you can, usually what I do is I shoot like a couple of these from across the river, then go on the island and pick them off one at a time. You just got to be careful with a follower because poison stacks are really bad for followers right now in the current meta, so it's something to be aware of. Let me cross over here because I think it's easier to get back to my base from the other side of the river. Thank you, thank you. You okay, horsey? Here we go. You know, I have so many horses that it'd be nice if you could just get your follower a horse too, and like not have them just have to run behind you and keep warping up to you every time they fall behind. But I mean, there's a lot of, you know, like this isn't really like RimWorld or whatever, where all the followers have a mind of their own, you know, which is like kind of a good and a bad thing. Kind of odd that you spend all this time like basically, you know, like, you know, basically you know, like collecting all these people and dominating them, and then like, you know, and it's like then you end up doing all the work. Like they basically just do the guarding. Whatever. It's like you can't be like, you know, hey, why don't you go and like, you know, hit 20 ironstone and bring them back to me, because they, you know, they don't do that for you. It's like I thought the point of enslaving someone on the Wheel of Pain is that, like, you know, you get someone else to do the work. Oh yeah, this is like one of those like little ghost scenes where it like leads you to a chest. Yeah, so this person was swimming across the river and got shot down, and they dropped their treasure down there. The more you know. Wait, there we go. Okay. Almost back at my base. Nobody. Just passing through. What was I going to do when I got back here? Usually by the time I go to one of my other bases, I forget why I was going there. It's like when, you know, when you wake up and, like, you go to the fridge and, like, you know, you were going there for looking for something, and then, like, you know, as soon as you have the door open, you're like, Yeah, that's been my life experience lately. I'm at that point of, like, you know, I walk into the next room to go get something, and by the time I get there, I already forgot what it was. That's why I don't trust my memory for anything. Write everything down. Let's see. I think I was going to make some more of this. The soup isn't great by itself, but you can use it to make foods that are a lot better than that. Like a lot of the really good, like feasts and whatever, you need soup as a base ingredient. Like, you know, like you make hearty stew, exquisite stew. They're, you know, exquisite stew is one of the ones that's good for leveling human followers. I forget which stat it's a bonus to. But, see how easily I can remember what I was doing now. Actually, if you want to see what that armor set I was talking about looks like, I could just pull it from. I think I have it in inventory here. Where did I put it? I think this is it. The Mad Prophet set. It's you know, it's like Tacit of the Mad Prophet, Harness of the Mad Prophet, etc. Like this is if you go to all, there are 5 different camps you have to visit to get the pieces, but this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can get these on. Where's the other piece I was looking for here? All right. Yeah. Yeah, this is what this set looks like. It's like cool, like Egyptian style looking set here. It's easier to see with the daggers, I think, because of my warhammers and blocking the back of it and whatnot. Yeah, see, it looks pretty neat. One of the camps you have to go to is a real problem, though, because it's glitched and the person that you need to buy the thing from doesn't always appear. So that's a little bit of a pain. Actually, I might even run around wearing this for a while. Just let me. Of course, my horse is blocking me in, because why wouldn't they be? Forgot to put iron in this bench. Yeah, let me see, just borrow some of this for a minute. You know, I have so many stacks of iron in a chest somewhere that I could just leave a stack of iron in each of these. Going to leave that in there for now. I haven't tried re-dyeing this. I kind of like the colors as it is. The only part I don't really care for is the helm. The helm looks kind of ridiculous. Everything else about it is pretty neat. I could always swap out the helm for something else, like the gold earrings or something. Where's the, let's see, what space do I have now for... Oh, these are sets that you get as recipes from the battle pass. There's, I mean, I could take these out too, but I don't think I really need to right now. Actually, no, let me take these out anyway. Yeah, this is, let me put on Ophidian Magi. It's one set. Oh, I didn't mean to dye the whole thing pink like this. It's, yeah, that's it. It doesn't start like this. It has much better colors, but yeah, I forgot that I was like messing around with the dyes and I like made everything like shocking pink. Let's get that abomination off of this right now. The Acheronian Illusionist thing I think I didn't mess with. This is still base colors. This is another set that you get recipes for. Oh, I dyed that pink too. Of course I did. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, the base colors are, I mean, I might revert these to the base colors later, because this is, you know, as much fun as it is to do this, honestly, the base colors are probably better. Let me put Mad Prophet on again. If I can find my own inventory here. What I do with the helmet. I have things sorted by weight, so they're not like, you know, lined up neatly. No, seriously, where'd the helmet go? I didn't accidentally drop it just now, did I? Or something. I don't understand where that went. Hold on. There it is. All right. Yeah, I was looking right past it and couldn't see it for some reason. I've been throwing stuff into this vault for so long that I found that they actually do have a maximum limit. I think you get down to like maybe like 100 rows or something, and it's like, you know, the vault is finally actually full. I'm blocked in again. This is why I need to start. This is why I started building everything with like 2 entrances and 2 exits. This I can't easily fix for that though. This doesn't even give any bonuses or anything. This set is purely cosmetic. I also don't know if they're ever going. Like, apparently, recipes for this exist in the game files, but there's no place to actually get the recipe right now, which is curious. Just wondering how this looks with the gold earring. Like, I like the pirate earrings. I think I have a set of these around here somewhere, so just want to see how it looks with this. It's kind of not terrible. Hey Rocky, what's up? Pal Rocky is behind the computer right now. Find something to do with this food before it all goes bad. Might actually just spice the roast that I already made. I might spice this just because I have some spices around here. So cook this and add it to the stack I already have of that. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Come on. Come on, you want to come over here? You want to come over here? Yeah, you can come. Come on, Rocky. Hey, how you doing, my pal? That's my friend Rocky over here. That's my other kitty. Yeah. Say hi to the internet. Internet loves cats. Content. Content, I say. Beautiful. How did I end up with this workstation so overcrowded? No idea what I'm doing here. I think I have more of this in here than I'm actually using, so... Oh yeah, I was going to put my legendary weapons away, wasn't I? That's the whole reason I was over there to begin with. While I'm here, let me also make a couple more pieces of glass here. I didn't mean to put these up here. Where did they go? Alright. Trying not to bring up the console, but I keep booping that when I try to hit 1 for a hotkey. Alright, I think I might just park my characters and get out of here for now. Because I'm getting a little hungry and I want to get breakfast too, so I already took care of the cats before myself. Yeah, it seems like everything's in order, or as much as it's going to be for now, so. Alright, well. Let's see. Well, thanks everyone for dropping in. I appreciate all the support, you know, whether you're like lurking, chatting, following, or whatever. You know, it's I hope you're having a nice day or night wherever you happen to be in the world at the moment. So thanks for coming, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I will catch you next time. Stay safe till then. Bye bye.